Hey, welcome to Toolsday. It's freezing out, so I haven't been doing much work. And I had a couple of little shorts of the unboxing type, so I figured we'd just put them together because we don't have any complicated tools or processes going on. So the first one you might have saw is I unboxed this tiny little drill bit set. So, as with everything, so I got this from Amazon. Why? Because it was quick and cheap, and I didn't have to pick it up. So you get what you pay for. Do they work? They work. It's fine. Do they hold their bits very well? No, not very well. Well, let's go over some of the features, because it's not a terrible set, even if it doesn't want to stay up ever. So you've got some bits that have like the little point. So that makes it nice. Like if you need a real nice centered hole, you can use an awl to mark where you want to drill, and then that little tip will go in there real nice. Now you might need if you need a different kind of hole, if you're going through something else, we got just a normal twist bit there, and it looks like here we go. I was gonna say I thought it looks like I broke a bunch of them, but let's see what's falling out. Okay, that one was mine. That was just in there for fun. Okay. Alright, it looks like I'm missing some stuff. So that's a good sign. It looks like I've been using some stuff. I'm sure that it's floating around the van. But anyway, so it also came with some masonry bits. So that's nice. Goes with the hammer drill. Lets you drill into concrete or block. This is just a 5mm bit that I threw in there just to throw in there. Actually, it fits there. We're going to leave it there for now. So what else does the kit come with? Alright, we've got some 2-inch bits. We've got Phillips 1-2, 2-3. We got 2 different flat heads. Got the same over here, Phillips 1-2, 2-3, and 2 different flat heads from those two. We got quite a bunch of 1-inch bits of various sizes. That's a pretty good collection. So the main things that I probably use, I like the square drive the best. We got some square drive back here. Phillips is probably the next one that I use the most. We got flat heads. I don't know about you. I rarely use flat heads on a magnetic bit. But then we got some star drive here, so all these are going to be pretty useful. That's good to see. Looks like I got a size chart. That's kind of fun. I don't know if I'd ever use it. But if you are trying to put your bits back in and you don't know the size, well, you can figure it out. Yep, so it's that one. At least I think it's that one. Where's the letters on these? Is that 8? That is 8. So, if you needed to, I don't know if I'll ever pull that out again, but at least I pulled it out so that way you could see it. Who knows? I might not even get to be able to put it back in again. There we go. It slides in. Comes with an Allen key. The Allen key is for the hole saw. So that's a good sign. It looks like I needed to use the hole saw. So we got 2 of these left. Generally, these smaller, cheaper ones, that's going to be my backup hole saw for if I forgot my real hole saw set. Comes with a couple of spade bits. I've already used one of them, of course. Looks like they're in metric. We've got some socket drivers to go into your drill. We've got a countersink. Countersinks could be very useful. We've got a magnetic bit. Now, the thing that makes me angry about these kits, I would rather them not put this in because it's never magnetic. So I just called it a magnetic bit. I'd have to go back and see if they advertised it as such. But these ones in these cheap kits are never magnetic. Okay, so it's got a little bit of magnetism because the bit goes in, but rarely have these ever been able to hold onto the screw. Let me see if I can find a screw around here somewhere. Well, maybe I could just see, none of the magnetism comes through. So I just don't get it. So usually these I end up losing, and I'll usually order like a set of DeWalts, usually DeWalt, Makitas. I'm sure Milwaukee's good too. I've had good fortune with those brands as far as getting magnetic bits, but it's here as a backup in case I need it. So here's an interesting one. I haven't had a oh, okay. You know what? This is an all then. I thought it was a nail set, and it possibly. I mean, look how tiny that is. If it'll focus. And that's tiny. So this I'm seeing is more like an awl. So what's an awl? Just in case you're not a construction person watching this. Let's say I want to drill a hole somewhere. I want it to be very precise. I will measure where the hole needs to go, and then I'll put this tiny tip on there, knock it. Sometimes even just be able to push it in, and you'll make a little indentation in the lumber that you're trying to drill into, and that's going to let you use either a bit like this that has like a nice sharp defined tip, or even if you make the puncture big enough, even a twist bit like that with just some slight angle on it. Even that, you know, could find the indentation that you made with this. So it's just a way of being a little more precise, hopefully, as long as you tap it in the right spot. So this little review. So this is Amazon Basics. Get in there. This is the Amazon Basics. Would I buy it again? In a pinch, sure. If I needed a set. Should I spend a little more money next time? I don't know. Maybe I'll try buying a slightly better one and see how it goes. But drill bits kind of end up being just consumables, like sandpaper. You know, you go through them so fast, they get dull. Unless you're the kind of person who takes the time to sharpen them. But fortunately, it's not Izzo. Anyway, I honestly don't know if I have the unboxing of this, so this might be weird, but we'll do it anyway. So it came, and my only complaint about this, and these didn't come with it, these are mine. My only complaint about this is, even with this like foamy thing they put in here, like nothing ever stays. So it's sort of annoying. Of course, if it was made in such a way that these would stay, well, and then once they've fallen out, I mean, who knows where they go. I don't think they go, well, it might go there, or it might go here, who knows. But once the stuff falls out, it's impossible to know where it goes. So that's kind of annoying. It does have some neat stuff though. All right, so if you're in a tight space and you need to drill, or, well, none of this is drills. So if you're in a tight space and you need to put a screw in or take a screw out, let's just grab a Phillips just for fun. So you can put the Phillips drive in there, and then this thing bends. So I would attach it to my drill, and then, you know, you should be able to bend it, get into that tight location, and then when this spins, it's going to spin the drill bit, even when you've got it bent like this. So it's a way of getting into awkward spaces. So that's kind of neat. Those come in handy every once in a while. You don't use them often, but when you do, they're really nice. Got another cheap magnetic bit, because of course it's magnetic, but that one's actually trying. That one might be able to hold a screw. So this one in this kit might actually be good enough to help you out. Okay, so this has a nice selection of 3-inch, 2-inch, and 1-inch bits. Quite a huge selection. I shouldn't need to replace this for a long time. So that's nice to see. None of these, I doubt any of these are magnetic. Oh, what? What? All right, so I'm starting to get impressed. So these are actually magnetic. That's pretty sweet. I did not even realize. That is quite handy to know. I'm actually excited about that. So there's a nice selection here. Looks like I've only lost or used one of them so far. That's good to see. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. These are mine. Great. We got socket bits here again. We've got English, and I'm calling it English. I don't know what else you call it. Standard? Is it standard? That probably would be offensive to the rest of the world. We're gonna call it standard and metric. So we got socket sets, which is cool. We've got these adapters, which would let you put actual sockets from your like ratchet set. Put actual sockets on here, and they got 1/2 inch, 3/8, and 1/4 inch. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's a pretty good variety, and should take care of any of your socket-like needs. All right, so I'm not a fan too much. So like these aren't held in enough. These are held in too well. They need some sort of compromise there. That's all right. Okay, here we have a quick drive connector. So usually on your impact guns, you'll have a quick connect where anything that has an end like this, will connect in there and kind of lock in, and then you got to pull it back to pull it out. So this is mimicking that. So let me get one of these longer ones. So if I put this in here, I can't pull it out unless I pull back on the sleeve. Then it comes out. So what you can do is, if you don't have a quick change on your driver, is you can put that bit into your drill rather, and then you can just leave it there, and then you can just change out the bits as you need. So that's a nice feature. Okay, and we actually do have a ratchet, so that's kind of fun. Let's just put anything in there. Okay, and how do I change directions? There we go. Okay, nice. So I got a backup wrench, and because of these adapters, I could basically do any socket set I needed to. Let's see what I got. Whoops. Stuff's falling. Okay, yeah. So this is for a socket set, but it's been forever since I opened this. How do I open this thing? Okay, this is embarrassing. Oh, that's gotta be the thing, right? There we go. Okay. Alright, so if I need a socket set, and what is this? 3/8. If I need a socket, but I don't have my socket wrench with me, then I can use that. Cool. Okay. So, actually, as I've kind of reviewed this, I've used it a little bit, and I haven't had any problems with it, aside from the fact that I don't like that those go everywhere. But as I've reviewed this, I've grown to like it better, so I would buy this one again. Let's see what brand it is. This one I also got on Amazon. Swan Lake. So, I personally recommend the Swan Lake set, as long as you realize that your tiny bits are going to go everywhere, and that's annoying. Now, what is this? I am not sure what this is, but based on the shape, you might be able to put like a hook. Like if you were trying to put a hook into something that had threads on it, you probably would have to get it started, but then if you wanted to use a drill to finish it, I think you'd be able to do the hook with this. So let me show you a little close-up. Let me go see if I have a hook so I can show you, because maybe me explaining it like that didn't make any sense. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see any hooks. But if you had a hook or anything in a round shape that you needed to twist, so we'll just use this washer as example, so we can pretend that this is like a hook and has the thread popping up there. So it looks like you could put this on here, and I got no way to really show you, but you put it on here and then you'd be able to twist it on. Sometime if I need to hang a hook, or if I remember and come across a hook, I will make a short and show you how to do that. At least that's the only thing I can guess that is. So if you know what this is and I'm wrong, please put it in the comments. Alright, last but not least, bought a little floodlight. Floodlights come in handy. So what I did with it, let me go ahead and twist it off. Okay, got a nice DeWalt floodlight. It's just, whoa! Okay, it's got 3 settings and then off. Runs on the 20 volt system, so any of your 20 volt or 2060 volt flex volt batteries would work. Now sometimes, let's see something. What is this? What is this for? I don't even know what that is. Almost feels like this should pull out, but I don't know why you would pull something out on this. Should I grab the instruction manual? Maybe I'll grab the instruction manual. Anyway, we'll look at that in a second. Maybe I'll turn the camera off so you have to wait while I wander around the shop. But just slide the battery in. You hear the click, and then it works. So this has a little stand. So if you're just setting it on a desk, nice and easy. But it also has a threaded port in it, and it's got two different sizes. So if you've got a camera tripod, you can make yourself a rather tall floodlight. I do have a tripod with me. So now, should I need it, I've got a handy dandy stand to put my floodlight on. I mean, that's it. What else do you need to know about a floodlight? It's LED. It's probably not replaceable, so if it ever goes dead, I'd probably need to just buy a new one, which that's kind of sad. So, you know, if it ever goes dead, we're going to make a video. We're going to try to replace it. What else? All right, I'll edit wandering around it. I'm going to grab the instruction manual, just make sure there's nothing I'm missing about that tool. It's not showing me anything about whatever that moving piece is. It's very strange. Nope. All right, nothing in there about that. It's just a simple light. So, you know, we did 3 reviews because they were smaller products. Didn't want to waste my time just doing one of the smaller ones. So, just to recap, well, floodlight, if you need a floodlight, if you have the DeWalt system, it's a very good light. I have a very cheap tripod that I bought that works with it. So I've made myself my own, like, you know, I can make it a tall floodlight. Or, you know, it's compact enough, set it on a bench while you're working if you need extra light. All right, so I recommend that. I think that's a good purchase. We got the Swan Lake drill bit set, bought it through Amazon. I think this was a good purchase. It's got some neat features, some stuff that I will definitely use over the years. Then we've got the Amazon Basics. I don't recommend it, but I don't unrecommend it, if that makes any sense. Like, it's fine for what it is. I won't search this one out. Like, it's gonna take me years to wear out all these bits. When I do, I would probably buy another one of these. When I wear out all these bits, I don't care what bit set I buy. If this is the one that pops up on my search first, I'll buy it. If something else pops up first, I'll try that one. But those are my reviews and recommendations for today. So if you're working, please work safely. If you're working in this polar vortex, please stay warm. Watch your fingers and toes and your ears. Dress appropriately for whatever you're working on. If you're drinking whiskey, please drink responsibly. But whatever you're doing, do it with a little bit of whiskey, and you will have a good time. Thanks for hanging out at Izzo's place on Toolsday. I'll talk to you later. Hello, welcome to Izzo's place. Yeah, I'm this stupid. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.